Two giants in the world of online payments, but only one can truly power your business. Stripe versus Authorize.net. Which one really delivers? On the left, Stripe, a modern global payments powerhouse. And on the right, Authorize.net, a trusted gateway with advanced fraud protection. Let's skip the buzzwords and get straight to what truly matters for your business. We'll break down the key categories, award points, and reveal who comes out on top. You might be surprised by the final result.
Here's the game plan. We'll compare Stripe and Authorize.net across a bunch of key categories: global reach, pricing and fees, developer experience, security and fraud protection, user experience, and supported payment methods. Picture it like a mind map. Each category is a branch we'll explore, and by the end, you'll get a clear snapshot of what really matters.
So, first up is global reach. Let me start with Stripe. Stripe is an absolute beast when it comes to international coverage. They support businesses in more than 45 countries, and you get to deal with over 130 currencies. So if you're looking to go worldwide, honestly, Stripe makes it super simple. I mean, yeah, it's not everywhere, like PayPal might go further, but it's still pretty impressive. Now, Authorize.net, you know what? It's a bit more old school here. They let you accept international cards, but only if your business is based in the US, Canada, or Australia. And that's it. If you're outside those regions, tough luck. So yeah, for global hustle, Stripe takes the win.
All right, pricing. This is such a biggie, and honestly, people overlook it way too much. Stripe, it goes straight to the point. No setup or monthly fees, just a flat rate. That's 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction. And the chargeback fee, only $15. So that's pretty reasonable. Of course, if you're scaling up, those fees can pile up. But still, simple, clear, and you kind of know what to expect every month. Slide over to Authorize.net now. It's not as friendly here. There's a $25 monthly fee off the bat. The chargeback fee is $25, and the pricing structure just gets, well, kind of messy. Daily batch fees, separate merchant account stuff, and it's all more complex. It can be flexible if you're a high-volume shop, sure, but overall, Stripe totally looks better on this front. Next, let's talk developer experience. And here's where I get kind of excited about Stripe. Seriously, their API is modern, robust, it just works. Tons of documentation, libraries, SDKs for pretty much any platform you can think of. You want to get something running quickly? Stripe's your friend. Only catch, if you want fancy features, you might need to roll up your sleeves and mess with code. So keep that in mind. Now, Authorize.net, it's got a legacy vibe. There's a full-featured API, and it's good for these older custom systems, don't get me wrong. But for newer devs, the interface feels outdated, less intuitive. If you're hardcore into legacy systems, it's fine, but overall, Stripe takes the cake for developer friendliness.
Random fact break. Did you know Authorize.net has been in the payments game since 1996? That's ancient compared to Stripe, which only popped up in 2010. Kind of wild, right? Shows just how long Authorize.net's been serving up transactions.
Let's switch gears to security and fraud protection. Stripe does a great job. PCI DSS compliant, built-in fraud detection tools, all the stuff you'd expect. The thing is, if you want the granular controls you get elsewhere, like Authorize.net's AFDS, you might find Stripe a bit limited there. Speaking of, Authorize.net, and here's something cool. They have this advanced fraud detection suite that gives you lots and lots of control. PCI compliant, too. If you're a high-risk merchant or you obsess over every little security rule, Authorize.net really shines. But the catch? That advanced stuff adds complexity. Still, for security nerds, Authorize.net is the winner in this category. All right, on to user experience. Stripe's modern dashboard is honestly beautiful. It's just easy. Easy for merchants, easy for customers. The checkout? Super customizable, sleek, and, kind of gives you that premium tech vibe. There's really not much to complain about. Authorize.net, meanwhile, look, it's familiar, it's reliable, but the interface feels a bit dated. And customization, well, don't expect miracles there. It works, but if you crave that polished feel, Stripe clearly leads.
Last up, supported payment methods.
Stripe goes all out. Not only do you get all major cards, but you can also do wallets like Apple Pay, Google Pay, ACH transfers, international methods, even crypto and B2B support. Super versatile, honestly. Authorize.net is solid with the big cards, PayPal, eChecks, but yeah, there's just fewer alternative payment options. So if you like flexibility, Stripe is the one to watch.
So if you mapped this out like in a radar chart,
Stripe would absolutely crush it in most categories: global reach, pricing, developer stuff, user experience, and payment method options. But Authorize.net stays tough in the security and fraud game. It's not a total knockout, but you can really see where each platform shines. Here's the deal. If you're building something modern, want to get started fast, and you care about international growth and having a developer-friendly platform, Stripe seriously makes life easy. But if you're running an established shop in the US, Canada, or Australia, and you need those next-level fraud tools or want to plug into legacy systems, Authorize.net might just be your champ. Either way, pick what fits your vibe. Was this helpful? Go compare your payment stack if you haven't already. And stay tuned, because we've got a bunch more fintech deep dives coming up real soon.